Welcome everybody to Marvel Champions, the campaign Galaxy's Most Wanted. This time we are doing the Nebula encounter, the fourth encounter. We'll be doing this in standard mode, standard campaign. We've tried a few expert runs, got close, but at this point I just kind of want to push through it. So let's shuffle up the cards and let's begin. So first thing that happens, top 4 cards get discarded. Any attachments get added to her. No attachments. And she gets 1 boost card because of the Philosopher's Stone in the deck. Spider-Woman, let's draw our cards. Ooh, okay, we got a lot of cards, but no money. I'm going to get rid of Falcon. I'm actually going to get rid of Under Surveillance, and I'll keep it conspicuous for now. Okay, not the best hand, but let's see what we can make it work with. Nick webbed up Godslayer. Okay. With this hand, I'm going to keep Spidey Sense. Probably get rid of everything else. Because Godslayer would be a good card to unleash, especially if I can chunk some damage out. Alright. So first things first. So look at the top card of the encounter deck. 1 plus a boost, so expect a pretty big hit coming. Flip up. Create a solution to draw a card. Not what I really wanted to see, but we'll make it work. 2, to play a targeting scanner. I'll remove 3 threat from the main scheme. And then I'm gonna thwart. I haven't actually done anything. See, I kind of want him to have it, but I'm gonna have to do it myself actually. Venom Blast for 5. Steal the Power Stone. So now I have a 3 attack. To bring it down to 20. Peter's turn. I'll use Scientist Resource plus the Milano plus Tigra to play Godslayer. Play the Heavy Cannon. And play a target acquired. Flip up. Heavy Cannon does 1 damage. Attack for 2. Exhaust the Godslayer for 2 more. 4 damage. Brings her to 15. Three, 4, 5. Oh, sorry, 5. 1, 2. Got Adam Warlock in play. Well, in my hand at least. So 1 evasion counter, adds 1. Initiates attack against Spider-Woman. I've played Venom Blast. I think that's the only card I've played. So I'm going to defend for 2 still. Just to try and absorb some of the hit. So it's 2, 3, 4, 4. I take 2 damage. And still keep the Power Stone. But after this resolves, place 1 threat. Okay. Initiates against Spider-Man. Places 1 threat on. Gets discarded. I draw a card. I am going to we'll take it. We'll see what happens. 4. I'll backflip out of it. Okay. And then we only get 1 encounter card each this time. The Philosopher's Stone comes in with 7. And the Wide Stance, which does Surge. Into a Card of Guard, discard an upgrade or support. I'm actually going to play the hand Spidey Sense to cancel that one. That way, it doesn't get rid of my target acquired. Take the lead. Heavy Cannon does 2 damage. Now it's not an attack. I'll then go 2, 3 to play Swinging Web Kick for 8. Reduces 1 damage, does 7. And then I'll swing for 2, plus Godslayer's 2 more. Brings it down to 2. Give her the Milano, obviously. Targeting Scanner to take 2 off here. I can use the Milano to play Self-Propel to ready myself. This to play a 4 Justice to remove 4 threat of Philosopher's Stone. So I'm at a 2-3 attack. I'll attack for 3. 2. So that automatically advances her to stage 2. Brings her up to 34 hit points. So 34 hit points, and we win the game. And I'll I'll keep Adam Warlock just in case. Oh god, we got Web Kick again. So Web Kick plus Godslayer means I'm swinging for like 12 damage. Okay. Adds 1, makes it a 4. Initiates against Spider-Man, and discard 1 card at random from my hand. Hopefully it's not what's it called. It is. I draw a card and attack me. 2 plus 1 from the amplifier is 3 damage. And this just attack against Spider-Woman. Last one all I played was 4 Justice, so I'm at a 2 defense. Why not? Actually, no, I'm not. 2, 3, 4. I take 4 damage. She gets the Power Stone back. And then 1 encounter card, 1 encounter card. The villain and each minion engaged with you attacks you. Okay, and then she's attack, I draw a card. Do I have a Spidey Sense? No, I don't. 3, 6, 7. Jesus Christ, that's a backflip if I've ever seen one. And then Lethal Intent comes in with 4. And we look for a technique. And it gets revealed. So once it gets revealed, if we ever find one, there we go, it surges into shadows of the past. Which this is for Spider-Woman, so it's Spider-Woman's nemesis, the Viper. So the Viper comes into play. Viper's Ambition comes in with 4 threat. And we get a bunch of Hydra regulars. Okay. Well, that was just all sorts of fun. Hyper Thrusters. Hyper Thrusters takes one off every scheme. And then another one off the main. Targeting Scanner does 3 of something. So I use Targeting Scanner to take out Lethal Intent. Come on. Okay. Then we stand to give us both a bonus. I use the Milano to get rid of 2 cards to reduce the evasion counters. And then I'm going to thwart for 2 to get rid of the Philosopher's Stone. Go for the victory display. I draw 2 cards. I use it to play it inconspicuous to get rid of 3 on this one. Overall, not bad. I may or may not flip. We'll see. I'm not gonna flip actually because I can do heavy cannon on Spider-Man. Deal 1 damage to everything. Then I'm gonna pay. You'll pay for that, and I go toe to toe to play. Wait a minute. That's that won't be enough. That's enough. That's not enough resources. So in that case, I think I'm better off going 1, 2, 3. You'll into the fray for 6. So that's 2 damage or 2 threat off the main. So the main is clear. Viper is defeated. Still have the you'll pay for that. Wing with Godslayer for 4. Reduces the damage by 1, so it only takes 3, but that still takes the Power Stone. Okay. And then we what? We web kick for 8 plus 5, 13. Brings it down to 17. Nah, I know she played 2 cards, so she should have. So she's at a. Okay. 1 on, 1 on. Initiates against her. Discards 1 card at random. I'm okay with that. Honestly, it's probably one of the worst cards. I'll just defend it. I have a 3 defense against a 4, so I take 1 damage. Initiates against Spider-Man, he draws a card. Now the problem is if she draws any boost card, I lose. That's fine actually, because I'll just web kick it back. 4. Bring down to 4, she steals the Power Stone. And then 1 card each. Weapon Mastery surges into a Cutthroat Ambition, into a Barrel Roll, Insight 1, add an evasion counter and surges, into an Evasive Maneuvers, which surges into a Ruthless. Nebula attacks you. So let's see, place a threat on the main scheme, take a damage, and I'm stunned. I draw a card. Yay. I'll block it, obviously. And I will get rid of Cutthroat Ambition. She flips over 3. Plus 2 is 5. Take 2 damage. Wow. I can't even. Oh my god. I could have your pay for that. Is it worth it too? And I had Spidey Sense. I had. Oh, sure. My god. At this point, it's just a nightmare to try to even go back. I've got so many different cards that I could have played. Like I could have paid you pay for that to get rid of at least do the 4th threat of something. You know? It's what it is. 2 damage. I need an attack card. Spider Girl plus Spider Tracer to play Ironheart. Draw a card. Hello, Aunt May. Spider... How many evasion counters do we have? 2? In that case... Yeah. So then I'll exhaust the Milano, get rid of 2 cards to remove 2 evasion counters off the ship. Flip down Scientist Resource to play Aunt May, heal up 4, and then Ironheart will thwart from 1 of the side scheme. That way I have Web Kick and Spidey Sense. Hopefully I draw something that allows me to burn my stun. Or she draws a creative solution or something. So let's see. 1 off everything plus 2. So 1, 1, 2. I can play a Maria. Draw a card. Draw a card. Use the card to self-propel glide up. Maria thwarts for 2. I'll thwart for 2. 2 and 2. Ready, ready. Discard the Tracer. Oh, that is some money. Okay. 1 on, 1 gets added. Initiates against Peter, so I take a damage. And gets a boost card. I'll get rid of this card. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, and this gets added. So it's 5, so it becomes a 6 and a tough. Initiates against Spider Woman, takes the damage, and gets a face down boost card. Let's get rid of that. Block with Ironheart. 2, 3, 4, 5. This gets added. I guess I take the damage in this case. And then card. Hydro Regular, Insight 1. Honor Among Thieves. Do we find a criminal? Nope. So even in standard, it still pops an acceleration. This goes to show you how tempo that she builds at is insane. Hyper thrusters, 2, 1. Targeting scanner. Do I care about this? No. 3 up here. I'm like, it doesn't matter, does it? Genius to play containment immunity. Gives me a tough. And then I'll just discard 2 cards to get. Sorry. Wait. Hold the phone. Only gotta discard 1 card to get rid of 1 evasion counter. And I'll attack for 2 off the Hydro regular. I'll keep Maria around to block. Peter's turn. Aunt May will heal up 4. I could use his resource plus the energy plus target acquired to play an Avengers Mansion. Flip up Avengers to draw a card. Attack to break the stun, because that's annoying. Heavy cannon to break the tough. Two, 3. Play a web kick for 8. Brings it down to 20. I get the power stone, double retaliate. I'm assuming it doubles. I'll keep the 4 justice. Okay. 1 on. I don't know if no, that just happened. So 1, 2 brings it up to a 4. Initiates against Spider-Woman. Take 2 damage. So I guess the first damage will eat the tough. The second one would go through. That's how I think that would work. And I'm gonna defend it. 2. And then one of these goes off. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I take 3 damage. Initiates against me, I take a damage. Spider-Man draws a card. I'm gonna block with Maria. So 4 damage. The reason I wanted to block with Maria was so that I could ready and stay up ready for Godslayer swing. Because I need the Godslayer swing with the Power Stone. That's 5 damage swinging in. Could I do a weird like clobber? Double clobber for 6. Swing 5 is 11. Heavy cannon is 13. No, don't have enough. Unless I draw it into a what's it called? Web kick. Advance the villain schemes. How bad is that right now? It's not terrible. I am gonna have use target acquired to get rid of that boost card. So it is only 2. The Nebula attacks you. Yep, that's gonna be enhanced Spidey Sensed. Just no. I'm not in the mood to deal with that right now. Heavy Cannon does 2 damage. Avengers Mansion to draw a card. I haven't played a card. So 1/2 to play Clobber with 3 damage. It's the first card I played, so it comes back into my hand. I'll then Safeguard, draw a card. We both get tough. Is it worth it to Clobber for another 3? I can do. I can go 1/2 Clobber for 3. Attack for 3 plus Godslayer 5. We're down to a 7. Ooh. Flip at Mayheal. Or do I kill? Or I keep the Onrush? No, I'm gonna keep the Onrush. And hope, because she needs to flip down more, I think. We'll use these cards, so it's 1 off everything. 2 off something. I'll take 2 off here. What do we got? I'm actually gonna play Jessica. Oh, sorry, I mean Pheromone is what I meant to say. Pheromone stuns and confuses. And then play a 4 Justice. That removes 4 threat. And then I'll flip down. And I'm going to look at the top card of the encounter deck, which is the Viper's Ambition, so a side scheme. Okay. 1, 2, oh great. So that's mine. 3, 4, 5. 1. Got another Pheromones. Perfect timing for that one. Okay. Adds 1 on, so that's 3 on. Tries to attack, can't. Tries to scheme, can't. Viper's Ambition becomes 4 threat. Can I unrush that? I'm unrushing that because I hate that card with a passion. Wide Stance. Probably should have cancelled that. I just don't like that Rogue Vessel. Shadows of the Past. Jesus Christ. No, one card. Endurance. Enhance. Oh, wait a minute. Doesn't matter, right? Yeah, endurance. What the? Come on, endurance, enhanced body sense. To cancel that. Okay, take the lead. Now, my guess is that I probably don't want evasion counters on the ship. Hence the name evasion counters. I'm going to use her ability to look at Spider-Man's top card. You'll pay for that. Doesn't do me much. Sorry, 1 card. Avenger the Mansion, Jessica. Draw a card. Flip up. Hyper Thrusters and Targeting Scanner. So that's 2, 1, 1. Do I have anything that can remove 1 threat of something? Beat Cop. I'll do that. I'll do Targeting Scanner to do 3 off Viper's Ambition. Then I'll play 2, 3 to play a Beat Cop. speed cop from 1 to get rid of guerrilla tactics. Two, 4, 5. Did I screw myself up? Hold on, I may have screwed myself here. 2, 3, 4, 5. -1 is 4. That's 3 damage. Heavy cannon is 1, so she needs to do 2 damage. Okay, so I can go 2 to play Contain Immunity, heal for 3. Milano to get rid of 1 evasion counter. So this goes to the victory pile. That goes there. Attack for 3. -1 is 2. Spider-Man's turn. Heavy cannon from 1. Attack 2, 3. Godslayer +2 is 5. 4 damage. Nebula is defeated. Boom. And with that, we've defeated Nebula. Now, right out of the way, I can tell you off the bat, this scenario plays so much differently. I don't know why, how, if it's just the luck, the surge, the side scheme. I never really felt that. I mean, there's a few little like iffy parts, but it's nowhere near as bad as Expert by like a mile. Okay, so let's see what our campaign says. Recall, let's see how many points we got. 1 for each player, equal to the victory values of how many cards do we have? So 1. Recall 1 unit for each player if there's 1 or fewer evasion counters. I do not believe we were able to pull that off. We were not. Recall 1 for each player if the main scheme is on stage 1B, which it is. But Dune Headhunter is not defeated. Power Stone is attached to Spider-Man. And there's 3 evasion counters. So got 3 points each. So let's recap. I got a 5, a 6, and a 4. So that's 11, 15 points. I spent 15 on Spider-Man. I spent 4, 9, 11. So I had 4 points left over. Does that sound right? I'll have to go back and check my thing. But if that's the case, that means I can get a 7-pointer for Spider-Woman and a 3-pointer for Spider-Man. Close call is definitely it. As for these 7-cost cards, made up 3 cards from this card pile. I think this one 5 damage to the villain and 5 threat from the main scheme. Could be pretty good. Draw up to your maximum hand size. That might be good for her as well, because she likes to play a lot of cards. Well, I'll have to see about that. So let's just see how bad Ronin is. Side scheme. So we gain an encounter card because of that. Three minus the record number in the evasion counters. So I have 3 evasion counters. So 3 evasion counters is 0. Oh, you want 3? Because if you have less than 3, there's more threat on that one. That's crazy. Alright. So with that, before we go into Ronin, thank you guys for watching this. I can tell you right now, this scenario plays so differently in standard than it does in expert. It's completely night and day. Thank you guys for watching, and be sure to check out the Ronin video whenever that happens. I'll probably play on standard because from what I've heard on expert, it's a bit rough, but we'll see. We'll definitely try on expert first and see what happens. So thank you guys for watching.